Welcome back, family. You know what I need y'all guys to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Don't just pass by. Subscribe, family, because you know what we do on this side. Share, comment, hit the like button, because I'm trying to get into these YouTube algorithms. You understand? Hit the Cash App. You see the screen, Drummer 1980. I'm building it brick by brick, guys. I'm growing gradually. You also can support my channel by going to the super things located under the video, family. And like I always tell y'all guys, I do appreciate you tenfolds over. Peace, blessings, and much success until you. Let's jump into this reaction. Let's go. Well. I don't make believe. I make believers. I'm your gracious host, Drummer 1980, hailing from the Carolinas, Columbia, South Carolina, to be exact. I hope you're having a good day today. If not, you know the old adage, ask yourself why. And remember this, happiness is an inside job. Did you catch that? I said happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an eternal affair. Well, guys, I'm going to call you to the screen. This clip here is very disturbing in my humble opinion. Parents, you need to do better.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet, 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. And 7 times today, I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit. And mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music.
Let me just go ahead and put this on out there. Parents, y'all gonna have to hold these L's because y'all are the ones raising these monsters. Everything derives and originates from the house. That's where it comes from. And most of y'all will take it easy on children home, but in public, you try to reprimand. It don't work like that because there is no consistency there. Oh, God. You heard me? There is no consistency there. You try to be their friend and all of that at home and let them get by. They talking back and you talking about it's cute, but whenever they get out in public, they totally embarrass you, don't they? We all know how the game go. And you try to kill them then. No, because you weren't being persistent. You have to be one way with children at all times. Whether you in the supermarket, whether you in the stores, whether you're home, whether you at church, whether you at a ball game, whether you at the football in the back, wherever you at, you have to be persistent and consistent, not spotty, because spotty will get you talking back, pointing their finger, talking about no. That's what spotty will get you. And you heard what she said. And whenever that she notified the parents of what's going on, talking about, well, the kids clearly didn't want to. See, that's what I'm talking about. Guys, be careful who you chose to procreate with, because some of these women will mess up your children. I'm telling you. If you procreate with some type of loudmouth, belligerent person that can't be under your tutelage, don't mess with her. Because that's the same thing that she's going to instill into your children. And what about that you don't understand? I know you get hot sometime and you get lonely. You get lonely. But loneliness can cause you 18 or 21 years of heartache and pain, turmoil. Your life will be tumultuous. Your life will be filled with dark days messing with certain women. I'm trying to tell you, they will corrupt your seed to the very essence of that seed. They will corrupt it. And you're going to have to try to undo all of that. But it might be too late then. Be very careful with these women, guys. The children asking to listen at pound time. Now, what kind of mess is that? This is why, family, these record labels and these people put out this type of music. Because I'm looking past the artist. Yes, the artist gonna share some of the responsibility. But I'm looking at the record labels, the small hats, if you will. That's why we ain't saying nothing about the conflict that's going on. If you catch my drift, guys, the conflict that's going on, and they begging us to get involved? Absolutely not. I'm glad y'all guys staying on code. Be one, family. Be one. That's why the small hats be putting out this filth, because what they trying to do is trying to cover the identity of the people that they pretended to be. And that's all that I'm going to say on that. Oh, because I can give you a whole dissertation on that alone. Did you hear me? I can give you a whole breakdown on that alone. But guys, look at the people that's funding it. Trace the money back. Look at those people. Look past the fish in the bucket. Look at who putting the fish in the bucket. God, I didn't know. I'm going to call to your attention. This is why these record labels put this filth out. Not record labels, but there are people that own and work at these record labels that's doing this intentionally, that target your children. Not only target your children, but they also target you. They corrupt your mind as well. It's the music. It's the movies. It's everything that you put your eyes on, basically. It's a warped, distorted image of yourself. Kids don't have no business knowing anything about no pound time. That falls on the parents. My daughter don't know nothing about that. She's 3. She don't know nothing about that because we don't listen at it. Therefore, she's not listening at it. We bringing her up the right way. And some people tell me, well, that's a matter of opinion. Well, I guarantee you this. My child is not going to turn out on no pole. And if she do, it's going to be by her choice. It's not going to be because I didn't warn her and didn't teach her the proper way to carry herself. I'm going to teach my daughter how to deal with men, not how to deal with women. I will let her mama do that part, but I'm going to teach her how to deal with men and how men think. I'm going to teach her to be a wife. That's what I'm going to do. Not teach her to be some scallywag walking around with blonde and red hair up on her head with tattoos and piercings all over her body. I'm not teaching my daughter that mess because she's devaluing herself. Therefore, she'll pass it on to her children. No man don't want that. Only a certain type of man go want to engage a woman like that. And most of the time, it's for pleasure. Most of the time. Now, some of them will fall and bump their head and marry one of them, but not me. I ain't never been attracted to no hood rats. And hold on now, let me make this abundantly clear. A hood rat don't have nothing to do with no location, no geographical location. Hood rat is a mindset. And I'm going to keep beating that drum until I quit YouTube, until the day I die. Hood rat don't have nothing to do with your bank account, your zip code, your degrees. None of that. That's a mindset. Because I know people that have money, millions of dollars, and they hood rats. You understand that? So I said that to say this. Don't try to look down on the women in the ghetto, physically in the ghetto. No, because some of them aren't even hood rats. Some of them even know better. But you can take these people, some of them call them the talented 10th, which not call them the talented myth, but whatever. The boule, the advisor to the kings. Don't have me to go there on y'all. Okay? But they would take them people and use them for their own purposes. The purpose is to decimate the community and blame the community for it. If I create the environment and I put you in there, I set traps and snares and all sorts of things for you to trip you up. That meaning that I'm taking part in your demise. See, some of us don't know this. Some of us, well, what about black on black? They put these people in place and talk down on the community. And let me say this too. Let me say this. Black people are more than ghetto now. Why can't you show a positive image? Because we don't own the cameras, and that's fine. That's fine. That's why I don't believe nothing they say. Zero. I take it with a grain of salt. I don't believe nothing they say. Nothing. I don't care who they put out there for. They can put Steve Harvey out there and give him money. And then he'll come up with talking about think like a man and act like a woman. That's impossible. You can't think like no man. They'll put Oprah out there. Oprah don't make me no never mind. Steve Harvey or none of them. Because I do understand their position and their role. But this woman here, she's a ballerina. And, girls should be in things like that. Something that's not provocative. My God. You raising a generation of degenerates. And some of y'all sabotage y'all kids on purpose too. Because you are a failure. God almighty. I got to go. You heard what I said. Some of y'all are failures and you sabotage your kids purposely. On purpose. You stick your slew foot out there to trip them up because you don't want them to go further than you went. And all of this technology that you have, you can look across the internet and see what's the best route to take. You know this ain't the best route to take. Letting your child listen to no Sexy Red or no Sukihana or no Cardi B. You ain't even got no business listening to that foolishness, that mess. You can call it entertainment all you want, but the mother of learning is what? Repetition. That's why they play it 1,000,000 times on the radio a day. It could be a song you don't even like, but if they play it enough times, you will literally start singing the hook to them. Don't tell me I'm lying because I know what I'm talking about. And you sit there and you ingest this foolishness, and then you find yourself being ratchet. You find yourself with your hand to mischief and all sorts of unseemly things that you know is backwards and bent out of shit. You know it is. But yet, you call it entertainment. You call it fun. And you can't see why you messed up. I can see why you messed up. Men, be careful who you procreate with. Do I have to keep saying that? Be careful who you chose to procreate. Be careful what you see because your seed is valuable. Be careful. Because this here don't even make sense. These people need to be a pariah and anathema to everybody in the community. Whenever you hear them kids talking about parents, we need to look at the parents and literally just cut off everything from them. Just leave them, just ban them. I don't want my child, or nor do I associate with the people of this lax, this character. Don't have nothing to do with no ghetto or no physical location. It's a mindset. Because I can go to the hood and talk with people in jail with them just fine. Because sometimes it's circumstances and sometimes it might be bad choices that they make. But I'm just saying, certain people I don't even associate with because they don't talk about anything. Woe is me all the time. And when I say woe is me, you can clearly see that they have a way out. But they chose to sit in the cage with the door wide open. You have to get outside of the cage. That's all I'm saying. Don't get trapped in the matrix. The matrix is a mess. Some of us can see clearly through it and see to the other side. Some of us just have it like that. And when somebody come with the key to actually get you out of the cage, you fighting them. You don't tell me what to do. You ain't my daddy. Look at him. He think that he know it all. I know more than you. And somebody that know more than me, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit back and listen, be attentive and listen at them. You don't believe that, do you? If somebody come with some prevalent information, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to listen at them and give them my undivided attention, and I'm going to listen, because that's how men grow. You get information, put it into practice, and things start to move for you. Things start to progress for you. Look at him. He think that he just know everything. I wouldn't dare say that. First thing I'm going to do is pull up a chair and sit there and listen at my man spit that fire. And then I'm going to analyze exactly what he said. And if it applies, I'm going to use it. It's just that simple. If it don't apply, what do they say? Let it fly, right? Well, parents, y'all have to take these L's. Guys, tell me what y'all think about this clip. This is a shame before the Lord himself. Abba, Father. And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.